live now. We're here. We're ready to party. We're ready to read some monster smut.
Only talking about those only on camera and not at all behind the scenes.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, let's talk about the books that we're reading. Fully off. I haven't started the live. 4 minutes late.
Just a silly, goofy St. Patty's Day vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe tonight. We're here to read. As I was saying, I finished A Soul to Touch. It was really great. It was very emotional. I cried.
Oh goodness, which book is that? Is that 4?
That one is 3. That one's book 3. That one is she's like a demon slayer, but she was saved by him when she was younger, and now she's like fascinated by the demons and the Duskwalkers, and by fascinated I mean a little horny for the demons and the Duskwalkers, of course.
They're the sexiest things without faces that you ever did see.
I mean, that's your man right there.
Yes.
Anyway,
he's got similar horns to my guy, actually.
Yeah. Are you actually reading what I put on the thumbnail?
Yeah.
I just stalked your Goodreads, so.
I am, in fact. You're very good at stalking my Goodreads.
I am.
But I'm already at the 60% mark, so I'm going to have to pick another book.
Oh my gosh, fun.
Very fast. Because we both have Ramhorn situations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's fun.
So emotional.
Yeah. Wait, how are you liking that one?
This one is very straight to the point. It is a gladiator romance. She gets kidnapped from her bed. She is a senior care nurse who gets kidnapped by this race of aliens who puts a bunch of aliens into gladiator fights. And it turns out one of them, who has been engineered to be he's scientifically engineered to be the best possible gladiator, thinks she's his mate, but she's also kind of falling for this other guy, and they're all kind of just in cages, the 3 of them getting frisky.
Yeah. Fun.
We did find out that the only reason they kidnapped her is her last name is Hunter, and they thought that meant she was a hunter.
Yeah.
Real worried about when they put her into the arena because she's not gonna do well.
Yikes. So it's 3 of them? It's polyamorous? Nice.
Well, so far the boys have not touched. Not like my last book was through poly.
Let the boys kiss.
Just let them kiss. They kiss like
the
crazy.
Boys yearn to kiss.
And in this Slaying with Sylphs, not only did the boys kiss, but one of them had never been with a man before, and was learning and wanting to make it work with both of his mates. And it was really, really cute and spicy and cozy, and I loved it. It was so good.
That's fun.
So I finished that one over the weekend.
Nice.
And once again, I'm all caught up on Haven Ever After.
Good. I did also finish, since we're updating where we are on all the Monster March Monster March Madness. I'm like, what is the name of this thing that I created? A Polar Expedition by Cass O'Shar. I'm like, let me see here. I'm 30 minutes from the end, so I might finish listening to this real quick. But it's good. Shifter? What?
The polar bear shifter?
He is a polar bear shifter. Yeah, she it's fun. So she's a scientist who's studying this algae that basically gives people powers. And she's part of this group that is able to use the like algae to like really utilize the powers. And she's like, we need to figure out where like this magic is stemming from. And they're like, that's really dangerous because that's like way up north. It's up in like the North Pole.
Where Santa is.
Exactly. And she's like, well, I'm going to go anyway. And so she goes, and he is part of a group that is supposed to protect where the magic is coming from. But then, of course, he sees her and he's like, that's my mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fun.
That one's mine.
Yeah, it's cute and it's really like cleverly written where it's like written kind of as footnotes, like it's a field guide.
Ooh,
And it's like her telling the story like a field guide type deal.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I do still need my shifter.
It's a good time.
Many
I
pages.
really liked it. I don't know because I was listening on audio. But I don't think it's too long. I think because the audiobook is like 6 hours long, so it can't be more
Oh,
than
that can't
like,
be that long. What's it called again?
yeah. It's called A Polar Expedition, Shades of Sanctuary. In the
I
meantime,
love how
hi,
much you complain
Jean.
about how cold it is.
What was that?
Where you are. I love how you complain about how cold it is in New York, and then you read a winter monster romance.
Yeah, and I'm not the one going up to the North Pole. My goodness.
300. It's about the same length as this one that I'm reading.
Yeah, that's not bad. 300 is not. 300 is a very respectable length of a book.
It is absolutely respectable. And in fact, Vicky 7 is 300 pages, I think.
There you go.
I still have to read this.
All these people doing 500, 600, 800 pages. Like
300 pages is a whole ass movie.
There you go. Yeah.
That's a whole ass movie.
Yeah. Chapter 3 of Autopsy of a Fairy Tale, Betty Reed. Not well written, but interesting. You know what? Sometimes books that are not well written are kind of fun, though.
Yeah.
And that's that on that. Hi, Cami. Let us know if you're reading any monster romances right now. But I also got through 100 pages of Ashes and Star Cursed King, read over the weekend, finally getting somewhere slow build. I haven't read that series. I need to. That's the Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's very romantic. You would not like it.
I was like, none of it's ringing a bell for me at all.
You would have zero interest in that book.
But I love that you guys are gonna enjoy it.
Maybe. I haven't read it. Maybe one day I'll read it.
Not me.
Someone's gonna like it. Autopsy of Fairy Tale, also not smutty. Then what's the point, Jean?
What are you doing, Jean?
Yeah.
Gotta have a little spice
to read it, love it so not. Top 5 series? Okay, and I do trust you. Yeah, Serpent and the Wings of Night. I think it's vampires. Right? Yeah, there's vampires.
My least favorite monster for monster romance purposes.
Okay. Well,
not gonna lie.
Some of us were changed deeply by the Twilight novels as a teenager / preteen.
And I don't begrudge it of you, but there are plenty of them for you. I'll hang out with my gargoyles and my weird other things. I don't hate a vampire romance. I just don't seek them out.
Fair. I want more good vampire romances. I want more like queer vampire romances. I feel like
that is the one I have on my list for this, is a queer vampire romance.
Oh, fun. That's fun.
Can't remember the name of it to see. I have to
correct.
get to it on my
Yeah.
Kindle.
Hi, Shauna. Making dinner now, but we'll read after. What you reading? Are you reading a monster romance, or are you reading something else? Other
Do we
books are
think that
acceptable.
Bigfoot Boss would count as a shifter? Do we think Bigfoot shifts?
Sure. You know what? Here's the thing with the prompts and everything. It's all whatever you want to make of it.
We're all here for our own silly, goofy time.
We're all like, in the end, as Christine was like, I don't think I'm following any of your prompts. I'm like, Christine, listen, in the end, we're just reading monster romances, and that's all that matters.
This is the one that I have on deck for vampire.
Oh, yeah. I have seen that one, and I do want to read that one.
The Darkmoor universe.
Into vampires.
Perfect for
Before there
fans
was
of From Blood
Twilight.
and Ash and Shade of Vampire. I know one of those book titles. I know
I know
Blood and
neither
Ash.
of those.
From
I
Blood
mean,
and Ash?
I know the titles, I just haven't read them.
Oh yeah, I definitely haven't read it, but I know it exists.
Okay. All right now. Okay, well, I think appreciate vampires that do not sparkle. That's fair. I think we should read.
Let's do it.
Do we want to do a cute little like 45?
Yeah, it'll take us to the half.
Yeah, let me get things set up here. All right, let's read for like 45 minutes, y'all. Hello. We lost Elizabeth. Elizabeth, come back. Um, well, in the meantime, how'd everyone's reading go? Uh, we had a Laura pop in. I'm curious what alien romance you were reading. Um, always curious. Love a alien romance. Um, yeah, let me know what y'all are reading. There she
I'm
is.
so sorry. I spilled a soda all over the floor in front of my chair with 2 minutes left in the sprint. So I've been frantically sopping up half of an Ollie Pop
Yeah.
off of my original hardwood floors.
Good. I was like, sure, I can vamp on my own. That's fine.
Sorry, I don't even know where I put the. Oh, there's my clicky clicker. I just like frantically started throwing things everywhere.
Oh no, tragic. Well, how's your reading?
Yeah. I've only got 30 minutes left in the book.
Okay, nice.
They've all gotten put in the same cell. They've had a good time. We figured out
Of course.
what the like she's not just gonna be thrown into the arena herself. So we figured out what's gonna happen. So we
That's
see the
good.
glimmer of their potential escape.
Okay. I like to see it, like to hear it.
How
Um
about you? Did you finish?
I did. I finished the Polar Expedition. It was fun. It's cute. It doesn't have it's funny, it doesn't have a ton of smut, but the smut scenes that it does have are like nice and long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what?
They're
I'll take
substantial,
that.
they're girthy.
They're girthy. They're It's not about the amount, it's about the length here. Yeah, no, it was fun. It felt a little bit like a prologue type vibe, even though it was because it's like introducing the world, similar to like the
Yeah.
first Ice Planet Barbarians, where you're like, okay, we have to understand what this world is, what's happening, all of that.
All the bits
So
and
yeah,
bobs.
all the bits. There is nodding, but very briefly in the epilogue.
Thanks. Not nodding in this one. I expected there to be, but how do I put this? One of them, his spunk is effervescent. She describes
What do you
it as being like pop
mean?
rocks.
Like pop rocks? What? That's
He describes it as like
crazy.
poppy candy.
No. You know what? I have to draw a line somewhere, and apparently my line is
Pop rocks.
pop rocks. Okay, for sure. Um, got a few chapters into Go Luck Yourself. Okay, I need to have you read whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, because it is St.
St.
Patrick's.
Patty's Day.
Yeah,
I'm
so
still in my
true.
green sweater, even though it's too hot for it.
Yeah, I changed it to my pajamas as soon as I got home today. Yeah, I need to read these books. I've heard such good things.
First
A
one
lot
was
of my
really good. Is the
coworkers
second
love
one
it.
already out? I didn't think it
Yeah,
was
that's the
out.
second one. Yeah, it came
Yeah,
out
for some
last
reason I
week.
thought it was April.
No, it came out in time for St. Patrick's Day. So
I was literally having a thought to myself as I was making dinner tonight, being like, would not have been smart of them to have released this book before today, because I would have loved to have read this book.
well, you're in luck. Hi Christina. Welcome. Tell us what you're reading. Yeah, I did start Song of the Abyss.
And this is the sequel to the other mermaid
This is
book
the
you read,
sequel
right?
to Whispers of the Deep. And like already I'm obsessed. I'm like 26 pages in, and I read this line, and I literally am like, kill me now. Because like, let me just read this for you.
Oh yes, please. Bring it.
Because he where was it? Oh no. Oh, so he like sees her for the first time, and she's like, she was too small for him to be interested in. His hearts did not beat for someone that would break the moment he first touched them. Not to mention, she was so perfect, a little golden hidden statue in the middle of her golden city, so pretty and perfect and wrong for him. A monster would leave smudges on something so lovely as she. Poetry.
Lovely.
Poetry. Like, are you
Lovely.
kidding?
Oh, are you just living your best life right now?
I am thriving because it's gonna be a very grumpy sunshine because something happened with him in the last book. Um, that he like now has to like redeem himself with his people. And yeah.
Love that. You know, that's one thing my
It's
TBR has been missing so far is a grumpy sunshine.
I thrive off of Grumpy Sunshine. I like Grumpy Sunshine is my bread and butter, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good, wholesome, can't do any wrong kind of energy. Even when it's
Exactly.
not wholesome, it still feels somewhat wholesome.
Yeah, something about like, you know, the black cat energy with the golden retriever energy and yeah.
It's very Andy Dwyer before we found out he went like full weird Christian cult.
Who?
Oh, Chris Pratt. The church he's involved
Oh,
with.
him. Yeah.
Ew. Wrote
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I was like, who? I don't know who that is.
Andy Dwyer?
Yes, from Parks and Rec. I get you now. Dude, half that cast is a mess now.
Who else is that messy? I didn't even pay
What's his
attention.
name?
Aubrey
Uh,
Plaza's spouse died.
yeah. Well, that was sad. That was a messy. No, what's his name? Treat Yourself.
Oh, Aziz Ansari was always messy.
Yeah, exactly. And then Chris Traeger.
Also always messy. He
Yeah.
got busted for like sleeping with an underage girl back in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's always been messy. Honestly,
All I'm
the
saying
weird
is
revamp his career has been able to do is kind of baffling to me.
yeah. No, definitely crazy. But you know, no, this is also going to be messy. I was going to say, but you know,
Yeah.
it's not messy.
Oh, it's
No,
messy.
it's gonna be messy. And
That's why
I'm
we're here
living
for
for
a messy, monstery time.
yeah. That's I'm gonna need to go get my annotation stuff because I'm gonna be
Ooh.
I'm gonna be annotating this one.
Oh, do you have a set to match it?
Probably. I have so many annotation supplies that I'm bound to have something. Yeah. Can't wait. Came out earlier this month. I'm having a blast. There's supposed to be a third one too.
Who's going to be in the third one? So we've had both of the Christmas brothers now.
I haven't read it, the first one yet. I need to
It's
though.
cute.
I know. It was like one of those things where it was on my list during the holidays and then I didn't get to it. And then it was like, ugh, do I wait or do I read it?
Oh, see, that would have been a good one around Valentine's too. No, this one would be Valentine's.
Yeah. No, this one's St. Patrick's Day.
Patrick's Day. It's Halloween. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You got there. You got there.
It's only Monday. It's only Monday.
Only Monday. You could walk Jean or you could read. Both are good options.
I mean, it is
Uh,
too late to be out on a walk, Missy. You gotta think of your
the
safety.
Easter Princess. There's an Easter
Oh
Princess.
yeah. We meet her in the first book. But
Okay. I hope
who
it's
are they gonna play
Sapphic.
the Easter princess with?
I hope it's Sapphic. I'm sure you've seen the second one.
Well, the first two are both male.
I know, but Easter Princess, I'm hoping is Sapphic.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Why
Cool.
introduce straight relationships into that for no reason? Ugh,
Yeah, no, definitely
gross.
not. Um,
Unnecessary.
yeah. Go gay or go home, you know?
Yeah. So far, my
We
boys
got
still
there.
haven't kissed though.
What the I just like it's unrealistic to me that like you're actively hooking up with the same person at the same time. And like you're telling me you're not even just a little bit attracted to the other person? Like
A
that just
little
sounds
curious.
fake.
Or just like
Yeah.
sometimes you need like your mouth to be occupied or like something to be occupied just for a little bit. You're like, this is weird if I'm not doing X.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't make sense to me.
You're a bad neighbor. You're
Because it's
not
like
lending the
clearly you
service.
weren't turned yeah, well, and like clearly you weren't turned off because like it's all happening
Still
right
here.
there. Anyway, um
Yeah. So far this considering I have 30 pages left in this book, even if they kiss at this point, I don't know that I believe it.
damn, that sucks.
But Slaying with the Sylphs was such great polyamory that I can't be that mad.
Ugh, okay, fine. We'll do that.
I
We'll take
just
that.
I don't like to choose why choose. I like them to all just be in a big pile together.
Well, that's the point of a white shoes is you're not choosing. And I don't think
Except the
anyone else
men
should
don't ever
choose
choose each
either.
other.
I know. And it's stupid.
Like internalized no homo bullshit in these romance
Yeah.
authors.
No homo, bro, but like, let's always hook up with the same girl. And
Yeah.
there was another book that came out recently. Oh, the like newest Elle Kennedy book apparently is like that, where they always like are sharing girls, but they never get together. They never kiss.
Well, clearly they're in love with each other.
And I'm like,
And
what
this
do
is the only
you
way that they could
mean?
be intimate with each other.
And I was like, but so like in the book, they don't like realize that the reason they're always hooking, like sharing a girl is because they're also attracted to each other. And
Like if you
apparently
can only
not.
get it up when your dude bro is around, then you're probably attracted to your dude bro.
Right? Like that's crazy to me. What do you mean? Anyway, men are
I don't
weak.
understand
Do you want to read some more?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Cool. Perfect. Oh, it is looking like it's gonna be sapphic. I love to hear that. Good.
That's
Good.
great news, Desi. Great news.
I did just take some NyQuil, so we'll do this sprint. We'll see if I last for another one after that, but this might end up being our last sprint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we don't come back from this sprint and the stream just keeps going because Catherine is asleep and I can't turn it off. Keep it on
That'd
this
be
whole thing. It'll be
hilarious.
great for her viewership numbers.
Yeah, it'll be great for my viewing numbers. Let's do another 45.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, great. We'll be back in 45 minutes. Go read.
I'm gonna finish mopping. Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling? You made it back to the end of the 45. I'm proud of you.
I definitely won't make another sprint, but
Honestly, I'm ready for bed. It's only 9 o'clock here, 9:30 here.
it's sleep time for sure. But you finished your book?
Really angry.
Oh no.
I thought the second book in the series was like somebody else in the Coliseum,
Yeah.
but no, it ended on a monstrous cliffhanger.
Oh my
And I almost just jumped right into the second book, but that won't count for a prompt.
god.
Monster March Madness. So I moved on to the vampire book, and now I'm just mad at the vampire book because I'm still mad at the alien book.
Oh my god. I
But this
was
is
wondering
definitely
because you were
giving.
so well, you were so close to the end and they still hadn't been gotten to the
No, they've gotten sexy.
no,
The
not
boys hadn't kissed.
sexy into the arena.
Yeah, they still haven't gotten into the arena.
Yeah, so I was like, I feel like they would reach the arena at that point.
I just thought the
I don't
arena wasn't
know.
going to happen, but the arena happened at the very end. It's not good. It's not good, Catherine.
Damn, I'm so sorry.
I'm not used to my monster romances actually having sequels.
Yeah, that is weird. I feel like it's normally like interconnected
Yeah.
companion
Like at this point, you
books.
should have just written a 600-page book and given it to all to me in one go.
Don't know
Feeling
what to
very
tell you.
betrayed
And
if you can't tell.
we were talking so highly of a shorter book earlier too.
Not when it's only a part of the story. How dare? How
How
dare?
dare. Oh man, I'm so sorry, buddy. At least you liked it though.
I was having a good time, but now I'm mad enough I might not read the second one. We'll see.
Okay, okay.
How dare? That was a cliffhanger that made me mad. That wasn't a cliffhanger that made me want to keep going. I was mad.
That sucks.
But I did get 25 pages into Lord of Eternal Night, which is a queer witch and vampire Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Okay, how are you liking it?
I'm 25 pages in. So
Yeah.
the start, it's a little too fantasy for me. And then I got to the point where he made it to the vampire's castle, and I remembered that it was a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I was like, okay, now I remember why I'm here. Now I remember why
Yeah,
this was on my Kindle.
sure. I get you.
For a while,
Yeah,
I was like, what's this for? Why did I do this?
I only read like 30 more pages. But I'm liking it so far.
Having a good time. Which one are you reading
Yeah.
again?
Song of the Abyss.
Oh yeah. Did you get out your annotation supplies?
I did, but I feel like I don't have the right materials. So,
Oh no, you don't have the right color
uh,
coding?
no, and it was bothering me. So, I like put like a couple stickies in, but we'll see.
Do you need to get more from that company you like?
Maybe we'll see.
I
The
assume
problem
you guys
is
sell annotation supplies at the store. Why do I
we
assume that?
do. We do. But I was like, oh no, these ones what am I saying?
Annotation supplies, you don't have the right
Annotation
supplies.
supplies. Yeah, I don't have the right ones. The problem with the ones that I normally get, she's in Canada and I feel like
The
shipping fees are
tariffs.
going up.
Yeah.
So that's rough.
The
Oh,
not
yeah.
only did Trump not bring back $10 paperbacks,
God.
I will never forget or forgive that young woman.
So cute. In fact, the books prices are going up. Like we can see at work when the prices change. We're like, yep,
Yep.
there they
In
go.
fact, we're going the opposite direction. I don't know who she is or where she is, but I think about her often.
Yeah, it's rough. Well, I had a great time. I need to go to sleep. I'm so tired.
You do. It's time for Mimi's. Mimi's for Catherine.
Oh yeah. Real quick, 70 pages left. Made dinner
Yay.
that sprint. So close to the end.
Got this.
Uh,
Desi.
love that. And they
Well,
do
this
want
is
you to read
just
the whole
the
series.
duology for apparently this couple, but there were other girls who were abducted at the same time, apparently on another planet. So there's another like group
There's
of
always another
girls.
planet.
Yeah.
If Ruby
Everybody's
Dixon
really
has taught
following
me
that Ruby
anything.
Dixon path.
And you know what?
I don't know.
She ate.
I did not
She
have as
created
much fun
something.
with this alien romance as I did with that time I got abducted and now I'm in a
Well,
rom-com.
yeah, because that one was crazy and
Oh,
such
I
a
love
fun
that.
time.
Every time I walk into my local bookstore, which is not a romance bookstore, another one of the employees is like, "Can we talk about this now? Because I finally read it, and I talked to all of
Good.
these bozos about it. Can we talk about the pink dinosaurs?"
Good. As you should. Good old Toto.
Oh,
I
Toto
think
was the
about
best.
I think about Toto all the time.
Toto was the best. I think about Intern a lot.
Yeah, so true.
Intern really amused me.
So true. So funny.
Ugh. And the next one's gonna be really good because like they might start off a nuclear war with each other. This like enemies to lovers is truly gonna be enemies to lovers. Here for it.
And here's the thing about Kimberly Lemming. Anytime you're like, she is she gonna go there? She will.
She in fact will go there and then a step further than you were expecting.
Exactly. I went to an event for her and she was talking and she was like, yeah, I really like because this is her first trad published where it like came out
Yeah, fully tracked.
fully that yeah, not self-published before. And she was like, I really was just like, and what if I did this? Will they let me continue to write this book?
How about now?
So it's literally it is a little bit like a and what about now? And what about now? When are you going to stop me? And I'm glad that
Trust
they
me, this
haven't
much
yet.
really?
Glad that
There
they
was
haven't.
another booktuber that I follow who was at that same event you were at. She posted
Oh
pictures the same
yeah.
day you were. I was like, wait, you were there with Catherine.
That's so funny. So cute. Okay, well on that note, I do believe it is time to say goodnight. Thank you everyone who joined us for this short little sprinting time. And if you aren't already, subscribe to Elizabeth, subscribe to Elizabeth. And of course, follow us for more Monster March Madness. Good night.